Hello everyone, this is David Fisher and you're watching In the First Place Astrology. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about Venus in Taurus. I know I'm a little bit late to the party because Venus has ingressed Taurus yesterday, and so this is yesterday's news. But I want to talk about this transit, how long it's going to last, who Venus is going to encounter while she's going through that particular sign, and what condition she finds herself in. So if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment your thoughts, and give me any ideas of what to talk about next and any topics that you'd like to hear about. So without further ado, Taurus. Now, talking about a few characteristics of the sign of Taurus, it's an earth sign, and it's the first earth sign. It's a fixed earth sign. So it's the one that we associate with the main characteristics of earth the clearest, I would say. That's because when you think of Earth, you think of stability, you think of pragmatism, you think of stubbornness, you also think of structure, stability, and long-term planning, and things that take a long time to grow. Now, Taurus represents thus things that are structural in our society, like institutions, like the church, or the judiciary system, for instance, which is a Libra thing as well. The laws are a Libra thing, politics. But the institutions themselves that set the tone of what people expect from each other socially, materially, is dictated by Taurus, is found here in this sign. So if the church says it's indecent for you...
Shame! Shame!
It's a powerful institution. If it says it's indecent for you to wear a skirt, a short skirt to a work event or something like that, this is what society will expect from other people. They will judge according to that expectation, material expectation, not necessarily having anything to do with your ideals, with who you envision yourself to be, but rather the things that you have, the things that you show materially, externally. So fashion has to do with Venus and Taurus. Beauty standards, religious matters, because Venus also has to do with religion, very important to add. And expectations socially are set from those particular themes in our society. Because Venus is also a social planet, it's talking about our relationships, talking about all the things that make us feel accepted by the society that we're inserted in, and how we feel safe in this society and stable enough so we can thrive materially, so we can have enough to eat, so we can have our loved ones at ease around us, and things like that. We feel belonging to our society, thus generating a feeling of well-being throughout our lives and experiences. It's a benefic sign, on the contrary to what I talked about in the Aries video, with Mars ingressing Aries. Now, Venus is going to stay in Taurus from the 29th of April, which is yesterday, until May 23rd. During this time, she's going to be in a condition that we call domicile. Now, domicile, as I explained also in the Mars video, is when a planet has its own devices, its own resources, to achieve its own agenda. Now, Venus's agenda is to connect things that are alike and to bring things together to form a stable and harmonious environment for the person that, they belong to, for whomever is Venus we're talking about. If you have a good Venus in your chart, you're probably going to have more ease on showing up as expected by other people, more agreeably, more proactively, in a way that makes you endearing to people. And that will bring you benefits, will bring you gifts, it will bring you ease to achieve your goals through connections with others and through meeting the expectations of your society. That will open doors for you. If you have a badly placed Venus, let's say, you will have a challenge feeling that you do not belong, feeling that you perhaps don't match the expectations of those around you, and you're going to be made painfully aware of how you're not meeting those expectations. However, because we're not talking about a malefic planet here in a malefic sign, those things are probably going to be brought to you in a way that inspires you to seek that beauty, to go after those beautiful things instead of just incorporating them and adding things to your life. You're going to change the way that you are in order to match those expectations better. And we all have those expectations. You can't be just an individual on your own living on Earth. You have to be in a collective. We need each other. So you will, whatever your society is, you will try to meet some expectations of some group of people in order to belong and feel safe and not have so much anxiety in your life. And this could be a period where you find yourself making more money, being able to buy more beautiful things in order to appease that sense of not belonging that you might have from having a badly placed Venus, which is good. Now, while she's in Taurus, she's not going to contact Mars, but she's going to contact all the other planets by sextile in the case of Saturn, and by conjunction or co-presence in the case of the other planets, Jupiter, the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus, but I'm not talking about the outer planets here, just about the classical ones at this time. Although Uranus is an important player in this whole dynamic, long-term player, in a more social scale. Now, that means that this particular Venus impulse of meeting expectations, showing up as expected in order to appear as a more attractive person to the people in your society, those things can favor you in other areas of your life now as well. So not just your relationships, not just your beauty, the way you're perceived, but also those actions, those themes can enhance your ability to achieve your goals in other areas of your life ruled by the planets that I mentioned, especially Saturn, Jupiter, the Sun, and Mercury. Now, you have to see which houses, and therefore which topics, that sign of Taurus and the signs related to the other planets fall in, to understand just how you are going to be favored by that Venus, and also the strength of your own Venus, to see how much it can achieve for you in particular. But that's a personal reading. I'm just trying to give you an overview here so we can reflect on what we can do and how Venus behaves. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is all I have for today. If you have any ideas of what I should talk about next, please leave it in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe, and check out the other videos that I have in the Hellenistic Astrology channel as well as here. The links will be down below in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.